You ain't finna sit on daddy lap. That's for goddamn sure.
What you doing?
Minding my business, something you ought to try.
What you doing?
What you doing?
Man. Yeah. Let us clap our hands, everybody. Come on. My quiet ain't lit. Really? What? Huh? Who? Get it. Get it. Get it. Yeah. What the hell wrong with you?
What's the car right there?
I don't know. What's your car?
That's not my car. That's not my car. That's not my car.
Jamie, hurry up. Before I punch you in California damn nuts.
What you doing about those?
This is called Daddy Minding His Business. Something you don't try. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You slept good? I can tell because I was watching on your damn baby monitor. I'm talking about you was everywhere. I ain't bullshit. I was like, God damn. Baby, get my baby monitor, please.
You go, Daddy.
He got.
I'm going to shit.
No, you're not. Now stop. Didn't I tell you to quit?
What you doing?
I just told you what I was doing, minding my business. You're wrong, sir.
You make a video?
Oh, what?
You make a video?
Oh, what?
Make a video?
Nigga said a video. Ain't no video, it's a video.
I'm video got the camera.
No, you're not finna be on no camera. Before I punch in your nasty nuts. What are you doing?
Got the 9.
Oh, that. Punching your damn nuts.
The video. I was sleeping.
Sit with mama.
Yeah, come on.
Sit with mama, Bubba. Yeah, I bought me a baby monitor. Well, toggle monitor. I got cameras in his room.
I got you.
Let's see. Boy, your room, no, it's junky.
Yeah.
I hate them short to the people, but that's the outline of his room. I have to watch him. Ain't that right? Daddy been watching you for years, ain't it?
Yeah.
My son sleep crazy as I don't know what. This is a VTech. It's pretty good. It's HD quality. Jam up. Oh, look at all them damn toys. God damn. Look at this shit.
Look at all that toys.
Yeah, your room junky, dude. You don't even care.
I never care about that room.
I tell him put his toys away and he throw them on the damn ground. And the camera actually pans. Wait a minute, let's move it right here. Excuse me. See?
You
I can see everything in his room.
I see everything you do.
It's got a 360 pan.
I want to over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Tilts up. And as you can see, the lights just came on. Which is an automatic thing. Low down. There go dark again, see? Yes, sir. And you have your power. You have your power button here. And your zoom in It goes up to, I believe, 24. So that's 1.5 times. That's 3 times. That's 6. It's pan 2. Yeah, his room is junky. Those are damn toys on the damn floor. So it goes up to about 26, 12, 24. No, 24, I'm sorry. Yeah, 24. And it plays music. It's a touchscreen. So it plays me right now. He's got music playing in there. Because my son can't sleep without having music on. That's just what it is. So what you do in order to go to your music, it is touchscreen, but you touch over here, main menu, and then you have your lighting. I can turn on and off the lights. This is, there it is. Different colored lights and stuff. That's in his room. Stop, Bubba.
I hear you.
And then here's your music. Now, right here, you got the sound of TV, insects, water, birds chirping, daddy or who's never saying shh. I don't never play none of that. And then your music selection is up here. It's pretty good. It ran me about 100 and that's a lie.
No,
You're right.
close to 200.
Yeah, I know you like, cause it was 100. It was, yeah, cause it was 100 and what was 100? You probably was 150 something after. I know it was close to $200. That I do know. We got it from Walmart, and it's been pretty damn good. It tells you the temperature. It tells you the temperature. If y'all can see that, it tells you the temperature in the room, and it actually tells you the temperature of your baby. Now, my son is not a baby. He is a toddler, but in the eyes of the law, he's still considered a baby.
I'm tired.
I know you tired, Mr. Long John Silvers.
I'm in the sheet.
He's still getting over his sickness. We had to rush him to the hospital last week. Last week?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, huh?
Last Saturday.
Yeah, last Saturday. He had a fever of 102. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. You can believe that shit.
Well, he wasn't eating. He didn't drink nothing.
I told Satan, motherfucker, attack me. Don't attack him. Because I'm gonna attack one of yours physically. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was angry. Was I not? I was angry as shit. That's his mama just went in the room right there. That's his mama. You got the camera on her too? Fuck you. It's my fucking house. And it ain't on her, it's on my damn son. Cause sometimes he be in there alone by himself.
We got mama in there.
Yeah, that's mama in there.
I want to see her.
You want to see her? She'll be out here in a minute. I want to see her.
I want to see her in the camera. I want to see her I'm going.
That's his balloons that I bought for. I don't know if y'all can see them balloons right there.
I want to see balloons.
I was scared. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. Here
Daddy,
she come right here.
I want to see balloons.
Huh?
Daddy want to see balloons.
Zion. Your room is like 3 doors down. You want to see balloons? Take your ass in there and go see him. I wish you would throw that at me. Stop now. Every time he get mad, he want to throw something. That ain't funny.
And we ever get mad and throw something?
Yeah, you.
You got like it through your tablet.
It was broke.
What?
It was broke.
You broke it. Here, you talking about? Man, it was broke. You the one threw it on the damn floor. I shouldn't have bought you another one, but I did.
It broke to no one.
See, I'll let you get away with stuff right now because you don't know no better just yet. Do that shit when you get older. You be looking at a bare room with nothing but your school books. That's it. You can believe that.
No one a cool book.
That's it. You can believe that. So yeah, you guys ought to invest into one of these right here. It's pretty good. Pretty
Pretty
good.
good.
Oh, and you can actually talk to, hey, and I love doing this, right? Like when him and his mama sleep, and I done made stop now, and I done made dinner. I'll this is your mic right here, that little thing right there, but it puts out loud. And if you want to talk, that's your push button. Let me see. Come on, zoom in. Focus. This is your talk button right there. Now you see these lights are going like that because the music is in the room playing, and it's also letting me know that the lights is on in his room, his night lights. So I can turn off his night lights. I can control the lights that's in his room. Like if he wants softer lights, then I can do that. If he want music, this thing will do that too. And it reaches up to 1,000 feet. And they right about that because I took it all the way down the road from where we stay at, and I could still communicate with the family. And the way things are going today, you better invest into some damn cameras in your home. Real talk. Because if you don't, see, and I shouldn't say this, but I will. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you I got cameras at bump that. Anyways, just let's just put it like this: I got cameras in my house. You can believe that. This is just one that I just now bought last week, right? Last week, yeah. Last week I just bought. That's why I'm showing this one, and this is to his room. Also, one more thing about this thing. I didn't really get on here to talk about this. And VTech makes some good kids products. Because, yeah, his desk over there came from VTech. Some of his toys, VTech. And they, I think they probably make some stuff for adults or whatever, but it's mainly for kids. I believe this is chalkboard didn't come from VTech, it came from Crayola. Yeah. You would name your product for your damn crayon box. Yeah, kind of weird. But one of the best things about this is, which I wouldn't leave my son to the house anyways, but if I had to run out somewhere and at that point in time I couldn't take him and I leave him with both of his mamas, then I could see what's going on in his room, even though I'm in Jacksonville somewhere. Okay, because it's a Wi-Fi type deal, thingamajiggy that you can hook into your tablet or your smartphone, smart tablet, smartphone. So even if I'm in Jacksonville or in buttfuck Egypt somewhere, I still can see what's going on in my child's room. Amen.
Amen.
So, and this is the antenna to give you better reception. I don't use this. I just got it up, but I really don't use that. I really don't use it because my Wi-Fi in this house is phenomenal, which I'm not even on Wi-Fi on this thing right now because I'm using theirs called, what is it called?
VTech.
Okay, VTech is called VTech. So I'm on their system. This is a neat little, it looks like a iPad or something like that. And now, like I said, it's full touchscreen, full HD. Full HD. Listen, it will pay for it. And also, with this thing, you can actually hook in multiple cameras to this. So if I wanted to, even though they'll give you a split screen or whatever, but if I wanted to hook up several more cameras and view different parts of it, then I could do that. I'm not going to do that because this is just made for his room only. My other cameras that I have, that's made for the house and the outside. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, talking to Zion. What are you doing?
Where you going?
Where you going?
You're not going on there.
You can't come over here right now, Bubba.
You doing something?
Yeah, you're going to be slow in school, ain't you?
You gotta go back.
You got to go, boo-boo?
No.
So why you scrumming around like that?
Boo around over you?
Hmm?
Boo around
get over there.
No, son, not right now. Not right now, your Heinekipness, my little mans. So, anyways, like I said, you guys shouldn't invest into something like this. This is not what I came on here to talk about at all. It was just something that came to my mind. I like the product. It's full HD, as anybody can. What am I showing it to y'all for? Now, I ain't gonna do too good in school either. It's full HD, whatever. You can control a lot of stuff with it. I think I made a pretty good investment. Like I said, it'll zoom into your child. It tells you your child's temperature. Let's get here. So it has like the Fahrenheit and all that right there, the Celsius and stuff like that. Has your child lock. This is camera 2. This right here will be camera 1. That's camera 2. Okay. I only got one camera in his room. I don't need no other camera. Let's see. I'm trying to find my child. There's a little baby that's on here. There it is. Now I have this turned off. And the reason why, because he has his moms around him. But if I want to turn that on, what it do is, like, if I switch it to on, seriously, I ain't tell you to go back, punch your damn nuts. So if I want to switch this right here to on, which I will right now, okay, you see it's on now. What this do is, I'm gonna turn it off though. What this do is it follows him wherever he goes. Like, let's just say he in the room, whatever, by himself, the camera actually follows him. It's kind of scary, but I like it. You know, I'm not going to put it on there because he's never alone. He should not be ever alone. Period. So, but yeah, I mean, the camera follows him. Stop now. I'm gonna see you to your room. So yeah, the camera follows him wherever he goes. And it also zooms in to let's just say he's sleeping, and it will give you his temperature. Now I don't know how accurate that is, you know, but like right now in his room is 75 degrees. To me, that's comfortable because I leave his ACs running, and to me, anywhere between 70 to 74, 75 degrees, that's fine for me. I know it's fine for him. So yeah, it's got a lot of things to it, but you might want to invest in it. Like I said, it's a VTech 7-inch screen baby monitor, baby camera, baby monitor, toddler, even grown adults. If you want to, and another thing about this camera that's in his room, if I want to hide, if you want to hide it somewhere, put it in something that's very discreet, in case you got a no good bitch that likes to fuck around, like some of y'all out there. My bad. You can, I mean, it picks up every sound. Matter of fact, let me turn it up. That's what's playing in his room right now. You can actually turn it down because it picks up every sound, every little sound. I mean, my son was in there talking to his mama. He was mumbling, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And it was him mumbling. It picks up. You see, one. You hear it? One. Wait a minute. Let me turn the I mean, it picks up everything. Let's turn the music off first. All right, we just turned the music off. I turn the music off. We turn it back on. Okay. Now.
I love you. I love it.
You can hear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take him in the room before I get off of this. You can actually hear him and have him to wave at the camera. That's part. That's part because it's so sensitive. It can pick me up even in here. It's crazy. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Dad love you. Dad love you. I'm paying down some. Dad love you. So yeah, he loved doing that. He liked to hear his voice.
Sit.
That shit. So, alright. Now, what I really got on here. What I really got on here to talk about. Okay. Says be presentable. Okay. You want to say something before I say something? Yes, you do. Because I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I'm trying to calm down from the upsetness.
No matter what situation, whether it is business, personal, or anything of the nature, the Bible says that we present ourselves holy and acceptable unto God. So the subject of the matter being presentable in everything that you do as in doing it service unto the Lord. First impressions are lasting impressions. Stop.
Stop now. You gonna go sit with your mama now. What?
Look at such more.
I warned you. Go to your mama. Now he 3 years old. He should have been went through them terrible twos. I mean, he been trying my patience for the past what, 2 weeks now. And what make it so sad, he already know that I'm not gonna pop it. And that's probably why he trying me.
Yeah,
But I don't believe in hitting kids anyways.
But that one look from you will stop him though.
Sometimes it'll stop him. I'll give him that stern look like, do it again. And he'll stop for a second. And then go right back doing the same dumb shit.
Yeah, he'll look to see if you watching him.
Yeah, like when he pickpocketed me. That ain't funny. I'm gonna break his ass up out of that shit. This little nigga pickpocketed me while I was in the damn kitchen. How the hell he knew where the hell my wallet was? And they go ran in my pocket and took my damn wallet out. Then I had I had money on the bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he grabbed the money or something like what?
He had.
You should know about that, and your whole family ain't shit. Fuck wrong with you? Yeah, I said it. The whole great family ain't shit, bitch. Lord, don't get me on. Please, Lord, Father. Her granddaddy ain't shit. Her mama ain't shit. Her daddy ain't shit. Her auntie ain't shit. Ain't there one of you niggas shit. You don't like it? Kiss my ass. I don't care. What?
The being presentable. And you said, first impressions are lasting impressions. When you're going to, especially if you're going for a job, you have to make sure that. What the hell? You have to make sure that you present yourself in a way that a person will want to hire you. Because you may be the best person to do the job, but if you come looking like you don't know anything or basically that you're very unprofessional, you're not going to get that job. So
anyway, listen. Now everybody know. Let me rephrase that. everybody who knows me know that I have a construction background. I've been in that field, okay? Not only do I have listen, I'm not all versed in construction. What's wrong with him? Then lay down. You want to go to your room? Zion. Hey, you want to go to your room?
No.
Because I know why you're doing that. Mm-hmm. You're not coming over here. And that's another thing that I'm going to have to break him out of because he's soon to start school. And I've never been the type to pick him up all the time anyways. You tell his mama that she didn't listen, so now she got to deal with it. But he finna start school. You drop him off at school. He ain't finna be calling me, come get your son. What damn son? Wrong answer. But you still have to break him out of there. I know he love me. I love him too. But look, when daddy got to work, but I've been thinking about homeschooling too. Man, these schools getting terrible, man.
Yeah, I know.
You hurt my child, nigga. I'm taking out your whole family. Lord forgive me, Father. I have sinned. My last confession was a minute ago. Look at you. Look at it. Where you going? You want some water? You see what he doing? You see that, right? Come here. Jesus Christ in the morning. Stop. Get your hand off of that. And don't be touching nothing either.
I didn't reach
You need to get rid of that damn pacifier. That's what you need to do. Hell.
And tried to beat me up.
Stop. Didn't I tell you to leave stuff alone?
I'm trying.
What you talking about?
Tell me what you talking about.
Behave.
I realized.
What did you say?
You being nice.
I realized.
Why your hair smell like a jungle?
I know that jungle.
You don't have that new baby smell no more, that's for sure.
No. I had no Maryville.
I'm being rice.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, yeah. God, look, I don't do all that hugging shit. Can you believe that? Hey, nigga. Don't do that. You don't kiss no other man. The hell wrong with you?
I kissed the other man.
No, the hell you don't. You got me. Look.
Fucked up.
Where you learned that bull mess from?
I got that.
What?
I got that from. Where got that from?
See, I got that.
Yeah, where did you get that from?
Daddy.
Nigga, don't snitch on me. The hell wrong with you? You a straight snitch.
Straight.
You ain't even a crooked snitch, nigga. You just straight snitch. You see this, daddy? Don't put your ass on no damn witness stand. Where'd you get that from? Daddy? Point to your daddy right there. No, the hell I ain't.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. Still trying to get over this damn cold. Stop. Leave that alone.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You right?
Yes, son. I'm fine.
You're fine. Let's kiss him one more time. See?
Nigga, you ain't brush your teeth?
I will brush my teeth.
Who?
Me.
You.
I will brush my teeth.
You kiss your mamas. You don't kiss me.
Yes.
No. Oh, no, don't play that. Yeah, you kiss Connor. You kiss Jasmine. No, when you was a baby, you about 4.
I'm 4 years old.
Not yet.
Boy, did you just turn out one?
Yeah.
I thought so.
I thought
Man,
so.
you stink, bro. The hell you been eating? Dead rats?
What that say, boo? Right on your shirt. What does that say?
Weekend.
What'd it say?
Weekend.
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 Good boy. Who taught you that? Stop, son. Who taught you that?
Tell them weekend. Weekend.
Oh, you saying the weekend song?
Who taught you that? Lee. Who taught you that?
Who the hell is the weekend?
We can sing the little weekend.
This nigga done went into a worship song. Fuck on this nigga, man. This nigga went to a worship song, dog. Raise your hand, then. You gotta put many people saying, amen. But you got a few more years to go, boy.
Yeah.
Got a few more years to go. See that? I don't want to clap. I tell you what, if you bring to my house, damn class, I'm gonna kick your ass out my damn hut. You can believe that?
What you doing? What are you talking? Boo, what are you doing? Let me up and daddy. Here go.
What the hell wrong with him?
Why are you pulling your daddy here?
What is you looking at? No. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love you, deal, but I don't like people hand in my face. You know? Here we go again. All right. Will you stop kissing me? You don't want you.
I will kiss it.
Yeah, I love you too and everything. But look here, no. We don't kiss no other men. You understand that?
Stand it.
Yes, sir.
It's a corner.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right.
Stop. Oh, I don't know if Donald Waters will ever see this, but congratulations on your retirement.
What bullshit?
What the fuck? Oh, and
If you want to
I want to thank Lieutenant Brown. Call him Charlie Brown. Lieutenant Brown for speaking
Walmart.
last week.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, Friday. My wife spoke to him. He said, "How you doing?" We had a little conversation. He the one told me about Donald Waters' retirement.
I show you. I love you.
I love you too. You gotta go to mama now.
Come on.
Bye bye.
Say bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh, bye bye. Where's the camera? Come mama, come on.
So now, people that know me know that I have a construction background. I'm not saying that I'm a author of construction. I'm not saying that I'm a author of construction or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I can build a mansion from the ground up. I'm not saying that either. But I do know a little bit about construction. So it is what it is. I have a background in laying tile. I know exactly how to make tabby towel. And tabby towel does not. I had a conversation with Zion. Cut it out now. I had a conversation. I'm gonna send you to your room. Keep on. What does he want? When last time that he had one? What time it is now? No, you got 1 hour left. I got to find out how to make him lose weight too. If anybody got any, didn't I say no? You got snacks, you got Teddy Grahams, you got whatever. Huh?
Pumpkin cookie.
That shit probably stale. Get in that one right there. Talking about you got one. Probably had it up your ass. If anybody got some tips on how, I'm saying, got to lose weight, because all you do is eat and do nothing else. You see him, Carolyn? Bring me one too, please. Now you're gonna have to stay quiet, or you can go to your room. It's your choice. We'll be here to Jesus' return. Oh, there you go, right there. Jesus. Dude, we saw the most awesomest thing last night. A shooting star. I have got to get me a camera that records. We was on what it was.
Going down Memorial Drive.
Going down Memorial Drive. We saw that some bitch. I was like, damn. Water right there. Anyways, so I have a construction background. And I also have a tiling background. Now, a lot of people say that tiling and building goes hand in hand. Not necessarily so. Not necessarily so. Because when you think about somebody doing construction, the first thing that pops in your head is building a house, working with wood, period. You don't equate tiling with construction. That's why people say, I know how to lay tile. I'm a tile guy. I'm not you see what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. So you can call it that, but I don't. So I have a background, and I'm leading up to my point. I have a background in construction and tiling. Okay. I know how to make tabby towel. And I've said this before. I was one of the, I guess you can call, if you will, underboss, concerning tile masters and bronze. I don't know if they still got the company up or not. It's been years ago. I came in under that nigga that called himself my daddy. He, I'm not going to take nothing from him. He is the one that actually taught me how to make tabby towel. I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and he was talking about tabby towel. And I knew some of the shit he was saying was not right. I know exactly how to make that shit. Period. I know how much sand you need. I know how many shells you need. Notice I said shells. Not shelves, but shells. Okay? I know how much grout. I know about it all. I know what it takes to oil your pans, grease your pans. I know all about that shit. So I'm listening to him talk. He just running his mouth. And half the shit he was saying, I was like, no, that's not how you do that. So I asked him a question. I said, and this leads up to my point. I asked him a question. I said, you said you know how to make towel, tabby towel and stuff like that. He said, yeah. I said, where do you put tabby towel at? He said, you put it in a person's home. I said, you a damn liar. No, you don't. Anybody that's got tabby towel on their floor is stupid. In their home, you stupid. Why? Because once the tabby towel has set, and it takes at least 1 to 2 days for it to set up. I know this for a fact. Once it has set up and dried and it's hardened itself, you got all type of shells that is so jagged. If you walk on that floor without shoes on, I don't care if you do got on socks, still gonna cut you. Tabby towel does not belong on the inside of a person's house. You put it there if you want to. That's your damn ass. Period. Not unless you just put it in the area where nobody walks at. I said, sir, you don't put tabby towel in people's houses on their damn floor. I said, tabby towel mainly for upside wall or on the sidewalk or something like that. You know, or bleeding people driveways or whatever. I said, it belongs on the outside, not on the inside. Oh, no, you talking about. I said, sir, you don't, with all due respect, you don't know the fuck you talking about. I said, I have a background in this shit. I knows what I'm talking about. And it just so happened that a white guy came in the store. And I say white, I'm not trying to sound ignorant. A Caucasian man, okay. He came in the store and he was like, he was listening to the conversation. He was like, but this guy is right. Pointing at me, he said, but this guy is right. Because I lay it too. He said, you don't put tabby towel in people's houses for them to walk on. You're going to have cut foots and every damn thing else. He going to walk away. But what really got me, because he says that he likes to, you know, he do people homes and shit like that. What really got to me was when he walked away. Even though I know he knew what the fuck he was talking about. But what really got to Jesus. What really got to me was his pants was hanging off his ass. That's what got to me. I'm looking at this guy as he walks out of the store. Okay. And I'm looking at him and I you know how you be looking at people up and down to see if their clothes match or whatever. I have a problem with that. Sometimes I be looking at you, I be like, I like them shoes. Sometimes I be like, that shit does not go together. I can tell you use peanut butter and mayonnaise or mayonnaise and jelly. And don't that bit of that go together. You can believe that. So as he's walking away, I said to myself, I didn't say nothing to him, but I said to myself, I like to know who the hell hires you. So, which brings me to my point. Tell me why cannot we, okay, I'm speaking to this side of me, okay, tell me why we cannot get it in our adulum you ain't got 'em to stop going to people's houses half-ass naked. Tell me why. You want to do some construction. You want to sit there and go to these people's houses, and you get out your vehicle, your shirt off, your pants halfway off your ass, and you talking business? And as soon as, especially white folks, as soon as they say, nah, oh, you racist. How the hell is they racist? I wouldn't hire your ass either. And I'm speaking from experience. Am I not?
Oh, yeah.
I'm speaking from damn experience. Okay? You don't go to people's houses talking about doing an estimate or what have you, trying to get that job or whatever. You don't go by. You don't go to people's houses. Let him play with his toys now. You don't go to people's houses trying to secure a contract. You don't do these things going to people's houses trying to secure a contract. Okay? With your shirt off, your pants half-mast off your ass, and acting crazy in these folks' yards. And we can speak from experience. Ain't nobody gonna hire your retarded ass. And then you want to get mad because they went with somebody else. You never check yourself. You never do. Who the hell in their right mind comes to any new customer house? You know, I remember when I worked for Martin's Roofing, okay? I remember when I worked for Martin's Roofing, okay? I doubt that that company's still up anyway. I bet he probably drank himself into nothing. That's another thing. You the boss, but yeah, you got an alcohol problem. Why don't you just... Anyways. I worked for Martin's Roofing Company, all right, for about almost a year till I found out he wasn't paying nobody nothing. I'm taking care of your crunchy ass daddy. Uh-oh. I was. Taking care of his sick ass daddy. And you thought just because I'm taking care of your sick ass daddy, you shouldn't pay me for my work? Oh, you motherfucker, do this look like 19, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100?
You should have been paid double.
Exactly. He was fortunate that I only charged him for my construction. Period. Anyways, I was working for Martin's Roofing in the early 2000s. Okay? And early 2000s. And whenever we went to do a estimate to try to secure a job, we always went presentable. Now, granted, yes, he had me over some of his guys, and I had to keep them in line, like, all the time. And that got stressful. But I remember we went to this Channel 4 news person house. I can't remember her name. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Mary Beth. If I'm not mistaken, this is the goddamn Drew. And she, I know it was a female. She had a big ass house. I want to say it was Mary Beth. Okay, but don't quote me on that. I just know that she worked for Channel 4 News. She's the one you see sitting on behind them desks and all that talking to you. Anyways, so we went there and we tried to secure, which we did get the job, but we tried to secure the job. Okay, and we got the job. Why? Because we was presentable. He let us all know, well, he let me know that we were trying to secure this job with this news person's house. Okay. I said, okay. And I knew, you didn't have to explain it to me. I knew what he was saying. And we went there, and I'm talking about we looked at presentable. We got the job. Suppose I had went there with my shirt all off, pants hanging half-mast off my ass, dreads coming from here to yonder, and I want to get mad at the woman because she don't want my thuggish looking ass there. I wouldn't want your thuggish looking ass at my house. Why would I want a damn thug around my family? That you don't make no sense. You don't make no sense. Period. I don't want your thuggish ass around my house or around my family. Why? Why would I want you there? You don't even know me. And what gets to me, as black people, we feel as though because I'm black, you can act any type of way around me. That's a lie. I said it. That's a lie. You can't act any type of way around me. Because I'm not going to put up with that. Just because you black, yeah, I'm a black man, but I'm mixed. But that's not the point. The point here, because I got black skin, you think you can just come around me and act any type of way? No, my fool, you can't do that. My hair just won't stay right. That's the Indian in me. Oh, woo, 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 woo. No, my fool, this ain't that type of party. You should be presentable at every turn, whether that person is black, white, blue, or green. You present yourself, because first impressions is what going to let you know if you got the job or not. Mm-hmm. I bet you wouldn't go to upscale restaurant with your shirt off, your pants off your ass, and some of y'all would do it because you're stupid. You stupid. And dreads going like you got a few damn antennas on top of your head. And you trying to call home to the hair doctor. You want to walk your sorry ass up on these people's stuff and talking about I want a job. No, nigga. No, nigga. There will be no job given today to you. No, nigga. Why? Look at how you dress. I don't agree with 99.9. I don't agree with 99.9% of the bullshit that Ricky Smiley do. But Ricky Smiley made a point to one of his people, and it's on the internet, so I'm just speaking on it. Ricky Smiley made a point to one, I believe was his nephew. His nephew wanted a job. Ricky Smiley went and talked to some upscale Caucasian folks. Okay? Ricky Smiley went and talked to some upscale Caucasian people. All right? And they told Ricky Smiley, because we know you, we will give him a shot. It was working on a yacht. Okay? And they said that we will give him a shot for 6 months. If he do well, if he do what he's supposed to do, we can have him running things on this yacht. Look it up. It's on the internet. These folks didn't tell Ricky Smiley to tell his nephew to cut his hair. Okay, and I'm just speaking on this on the internet. It's public information. Okay, Ricky Smiley went to his nephew and told him, said, man, you standing to make figures. Think it was like 6 figures. If I'm not mistaken, I have to go back. But anyway, told him, said, man, you stand to make figures. I have to say figures. You stand to make money hand over fist. Get you some nice clothes. I'll fly you out to me, but I need you to do one thing for me. Just one thing. I'll put you up in a hotel or you can stay at my house, whatever you need, but I need you to do one thing. Just one. Just one itty bitty little thing. Cut your hair. Limit that sizzling spirit. Cut your hair. At first, the young man agreed to cutting his hair. He had dreads. He agreed to cutting his hair. Ricky Smiley told him, said, man, it will grow back. It will grow back. Let me tell you something. I used to have hair right down the hill when I was younger. There were certain jobs that I wanted that I would look at some of the people that were there. Some of them I knew. And I knew they had long hair and they cut their hair. And I was like, and yes, it's a dilemma. Cut your hair, don't cut your hair. Cut your hair, don't cut your hair. Do you want the job? How bad do you want the job? Do you want to make the money? How bad do you want it? Are you willing to lose something?
Come on now.
In order to gain something. Are you willing to lose your prized possessions in order to gain life's lessons? Are you willing to lose? And sadly, this young man didn't want to lose his hair. And instead, he lost his life.
Jesus.
Now, I'm not talking about the young man. I ain't picking at the young man. It's sad. It's terrible. Ricky Smiley had him on the way, had him set up. Well, let me tell you something. And we're going to talk about the elephant that's in the room. And baby girl, I don't want to sound ignorant or anything of that nature. So I'm trying to choose my words carefully. Lord, how am I supposed to say this? Well, I can speak like this because I have a percentage of white in me anyways. Okay? Look that up. I don't care. Anywho, when you around, and this is the elephant in the room, when you around certain white folks, I'm not trying to be ignorant, trying to sound ignorant. There's just a certain way you have to move. You talk about they God. Shut the fuck up. Listen to what I'm saying. When you around certain white, listen, when you in college, if you going to a university or whatever, you ain't gonna go up in that class looking all type of ways.
That's right.
Okay? My wife, she been to many colleges, went on campus, everything, and they didn't. I'm in Full Sail University, even though I'm online. I'm still in Full Sail University, but I have looked at the college. We did a virtual tour and stuff like that. We supposed to be going on tour to the college when they have the what is the weekend called?
Hall.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame, I believe is what. Anyway, you're supposed to go. If you look at those students, they are presentable. Look at the students now; they are presentable.
Called a dress code.
That's what it said again.
It's called a dress code.
It's called a dress code. And a dress code don't only pertain to your clothing. It pertains to all of you. It pertains to all of you. You look presentable, people. I'm not saying that white people is God. That's not what I'm saying. But if you want that, they ain't coming to you. If you want that money, if you want to, I ain't saying you sell your soul. That's not what I'm saying. But if they got something that you want, you have to give something in order to gain something. Period. Even if it's have to lose your hair for a while, it'll grow back. When I was in the hospital, my hair, I had to cut it all off. I hated that. It's growing back. Period. The young man didn't want to cut his hair. He had dreads. He didn't want to cut his hair. You working on somebody's yacht. You ain't in no damn restaurant. You working on somebody's yacht around, you might as well say, famous people. These people are willing to give you a chance because they know Rick is smiling. They're willing to give you a chance. You can get a shot. And all Ricky Smiley asked you to do was to cut your hair. Just cut your hair. It's going to grow back. Once these people know you and know that, okay, well, you good for it, guess what? As your hair growing back, they don't even look at that no more. They don't even look at that no more. He's just growing out his hair, but we know him. Once you have presented yourself in a manly fashion, that's why whenever I shake my little boy's hand, I have him look me in my face. You don't look down at the ground shaking a man's hand. You don't do that. You look a man dead in his face, in his eyes. Period. Period. And you always give your right hand. Now, he'll probably like my left hand, but I'm raising my right hand. You always give your right hand to a man. Y'all probably get that summertime 2 years from now. And this the way that I live my life. You got your hair growing, I also work for myself. I haven't worked for anybody since 2008. We in 2022. I've been working for myself. Do that tell me I can dress any way I want to? No. No. If I want to secure something with someone, I'm going to present myself. When my wife was doing people taxes for them, she didn't go to their house with thongs on and short dresses and shit. She went like a businesswoman. Guess what? You handling other people's business. Duh. D-U-L-L. Okay? Duh. It's sad because we think we know us. We think we know us. We can go to people's houses any type of way we want to. And think we're going to get that job. No. No, just because I'm black, you black, that don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. You ain't finna come up in my yard all type of ways. Out in my yard, cuz with you, cuz this is my fucking house too. This is my house. Now, do I act that way whenever we want somebody to come give us an estimate? No. I try to be presentable. That's why we able to get the construction stuff done. I try to be fair. Not only do I pay them, of course I have to. Not only do I pay them, I feed them.
Yep.
We deal in contracts around here. I don't do the verbal bullshit. I don't do the handshake. I don't do that. We deal in contracts around here. Okay? But you're not going to come to my house and look in all type of ways, shirt all Dreads here to yonder, looking like you just got off the fucking street corner. And now you want to come to my house and try to work. Are you out your damn mind? Yeah, I'll come where I want to. That's why your black ass ain't got a job. That part. That's why your retarded ass ain't got a job. Because you trying to come any way you want to. Period. And then you want to sit your little lazy ass up there and blame the white man. It's the white man's fault. No, nigga, it's your fault. 9 times out of 10, it's your damn fault. It ain't the white man's fault. Look at how you dressing. The most disrespectful shit that I saw. One of the most, like I say, one of the most disrespectful shit that I saw in Walmart the other day was a bunch of black guys walking in the fucking store with their shirts off. Now, it might not offend you. It offends me, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, you look like some goddamn thugs getting ready to come in there and rob some damn body. You got your shirt off and your pants half-mast off your ass like, like your favorite rapper just died. Period. See, some of y'all, we done got away from the home training. Grandma and grandpa are gone now. This that new generation. This that I don't give a fuck. This that lit generation. This that twerk generation. But I thank my father that I was raised the old way.
Oh, yes.
I thank my father I was raised the old way. Thank you, Grandma Hager Mungen, for raising me. I thank my grandma for this. Because what she instilled in us was morals, ethics, and values. The 3 main things that our culture is missing today is morals, ethics, and values. Right. We are no longer moral. We no longer have an authenticness about us. And we don't value nothing. We don't even value the next person's life.
We don't fear God.
When I was coming up, you didn't hear about so many damn murders. It seems like every week now, Carol, we hearing about a murder. But Black Lives Matter. Oh, no the fuck it don't. No it don't. Black people kill more black people than white people.
Come on.
Not necessarily. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It was let me tell you something. It was niggas that killed Malcolm X. It was niggas that had Dr. King set up. Shall I keep going? It was niggas that had, if not involved with it, that had the 4 little girls bombed at the church. We done killed more of ourselves than white folks. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. Period. We done got to the place where we don't care. When I saw that in Walmart the other day, Carol, I know you saw it too. We started talking to Mama Lewis. Mama Lewis saw it. I'm like, have some decorum, have some respect when you walking in a public place. It even makes me upset at times when I see females walking in Walmart with bikinis on. You might well say you in your drawers. Where is your...
Exactly.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to say about that. You got kids in there, assholes. There are children in there. Period. Just what you do out in Plutos, you do at your house. I'll be damned if I'm walking around in my drawers around my son.
That's right.
My wife ain't finna walk around in her drawers around my son. Nope. I don't play that shit. But yet, you can take your ass out there in public. Walmart, I done seen it a lot of places. Walmart, convenience stores, Kroger, CVS, Walgreens. I done seen it. With your panties and your bra. And nobody, see, back in the day, they used to have a sign up that says, no shirt,
no service.
No service. They don't even have that up no more. No shirt, no service. No shoes, no service. I remember those signs.
I remember.
These places made you have some respect for the people that's in there. Nobody, I don't care nothing about because you got muscles from here to fucking kingdom come. I don't care nothing about that. Oh, you got an ass that just won't quit. You got boobs that just, I don't care nothing. Have some fucking respect for the kids' sake. Have some fucking respect. On the beach, that's one thing. Okay. In public places like Walmart and certain, come on, man. Have some fucking respect.
That's right.
And some of will go in there with their shirt on and walk out with a shirt on. And you know you ain't paid for it.
Come on.
I saw something in that same, no, it was the following, what, last week?
Last week.
No, I'm talking about those boys.
Last week.
I was in Walmart and I saw something that really made me feel good. And I had to do something for them. It was 4 guys, 4 boys. You can tell that they were young boys. They looked like they was high schools or whatever. They went to the cash register trying to buy some of that candy corn. And I was watching them. Why? I don't know. I watch all my surroundings every day. Bible says watch as well as pray, so that's what I do. My wife prays and I watch. You can believe that. Bible said be ever vigilant. That's why I only drink for so much. Then I watch them. But as I watched them, and I watched them, and I watched them, they had the candy corn. They put it on the damn thing, scanned it. The boy was looking in his wallet. He didn't have nothing. Man, I felt so damn bad. But I said, I'm going to stand right here and watch what he do. He took, I'm thinking he going to put it in his pocket. Not because he's black. They ain't got shit to do with it. Most kids will do that. Period. Black, white, blue, or green. They going to do that. He looked at the candy and said, man, I sure want this. He walked away. I'm watching him. If he'd have stolen, would you expect me to run after him? No. I'd have followed my side and I said, sir, here's some candy. Give me that back. But he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. He went right back over to where he got the candy from and put it down. And you can hear him say, man, I sure want me some of that candy. And he walked away. And I felt inside of me that the Holy Spirit said, now you go get it. Real talk. And I don't even eat candy corn. Why the fuck don't get some that candy corn for? Holy Spirit say, you go get it. Pay for it. You teaching them a lesson. I went and got the candy corn. My wife, she looking, she said, I know what you finna do. I did this more than once, you know this. Scanned the little pack, ran up to them, because they were walking out the door. Well, they had walked to meet up with some friends. Went up to him and said, here you go, young man. Said, this come from my wife and I. Here you go. He looked at me like, what the f? He was like, thank you, sir. Thank you. I was like, no problem. I walked away. He went telling his friend, went to pointing at us. But what did it teach them? Don't steal. Because you never know who is watching you. Be presentable. Because you never know who is watching you. You take something, you steal something, I might want to give you a job. Okay? I might want to give you a job. And because I saw you steal that candy, you never know. It's what I'm saying. Be presentable because you never know. You never know who's watching you. Never know. I remember, I'm almost done. I remember I had a boss man. And he would go to different places looking for workers. He never held an interview with nobody. He would just go to different. I was riding with him, so I know what I'm talking about. We went out there to Winn-Dixie parking lot. This was years ago, back in the early 2000s. We went out there to Winn-Dixie parking lot, and he sat there. He said, "I want you to see something." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna watch." He said, "I want you to see what happens." I said, "Okay, I'll watch."
I didn't know what he was doing. Swear to God, I didn't know. Swear to God, I didn't know. As we sat there in his car, okay, he said, we probably sat there for probably about 30 minutes to an hour. I know we sat there a long time. And there was a young man with a buggy. He took the buggy. He put the groceries in his car. He said, now most people would just push the buggy on down and let it just go. I said, oh, I believe I know what you're looking for. The young man grabbed the buggy after he put the groceries in his car, took the buggy and put it right back where the shopping carts belong. He said, now that's a responsible young man. We got out the car. He approached him. He said, sir, can I ask you a question? Yes, sir. Do you need a job? He said, yes, sir. He said, well, let me tell you such and such, such and such, such and such. He told him about the job. He got the job right there on site. That young man got the job right there because you never know who is watching you.
That's right.
You never know. Be presentable. You never know. You may think you know, but you don't know. You don't know. Let me tell you something. Most music people that got into the industry was being watched, believe it or not. Kim was being watched. Kim furnished his first CD. It's called Kim Chemistry. I believe that's what it's called. He furnished his own CD out the trunk of his car. He had a credit card. And he said, I'm going to put this towards my dreams. And he just happened to give his music in the hands of somebody that was watching him. And the next thing you know, Kim got a phone call. Next thing you know, Kim got a phone call. Would you like to come in and sit down and talk with us? Yes. Guess what? The rest is history. They signed him to a contract. When the Lord tells you to go somewhere, your blessing is waiting on you. That blessing ain't coming. Let me tell you something. I ain't never seen a blessing come to somebody. You got to go to it.
You got to go to it.
And some of us don't like to move out of our comfort zone because we don't want to, we hate to be let down. Carolyn and myself, and I don't know why I'm going here. Carolyn and myself, we going to Nashville next year. We know that's where our blessing is. It was the first of the year, ain't it? Anybody gonna have that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, first of the year. The Lord told us to go, believe. I don't care what the fuck you believe. I know what we were told to do. I'm not finna sit on my ass and after God done told me do this, do that. And I don't do it, then I get mad at the next motherfucker because they did it, now they got this. Nah, fuck that. Go get yours because I promise you ain't coming to you. All this here pay your tithe bullshit, you gonna get a miracle? That's a lie. That's a lie. You afraid to be presentable, so you don't want to present yourself. God ain't finna keep asking. He gonna, guess what? He gonna look right over your ass
That's right.
and go to somebody else. He gonna look right over you. And you gonna, let me tell you something. No motherfucker has ever got successful by themselves. No motherfucker. If God did not have it in his hands to give to you,
Come on now.
some things God bless you with for it to curse you. And other times he give it to you to bless you. Let me tell you something. Not even Jay-Z or Beyonce got to where they are today without God saying, okay. But he got the nerve to say, fuck Jesus. No, nigga, fuck you. He got the nerve to say that if Jesus was on the cross, he'd have helped kill him. And Jesus is the one that actually gave, you read your Bible, people's in there. He said, I set up kings. Off of my word alone, yes, give it to him. Motherfucker, you ain't even living without God breathing breath through you.
Okay.
If he decided to take your breath right now,
That's it for you.
who gonna tell you to live? You can be hooked up to every machine possible. You ain't living. You ain't living. So just keep on thinking that you doing stuff by yourself. No, you're not. The Bible says the day that you hear my voice, harden not your heart.
That's right.
It's sad because some people that miss their blessings by a hard heart. Because I don't believe what this person say. I don't believe what that person say. I don't believe. Let me tell you something. When I first knew that my wife was a prophet, when I first knew this, was where I was going for something that I really wanted. And I had acted an ass that day. Okay. And my wife, I left my wife right there at the dealership. I went down the road. I didn't want to be around nobody. My wife called me and said, Maurice, the Lord told me to tell you this. I said, okay. If you turn that truck around, this blessing is yours. If you do this. See, if. In other words, come to your blessing because it ain't going to you. That car couldn't nobody drive down that damn road and bring that damn car. It's called theft. You're going to have a million holes in your ass. It's called theft. What did I have to do? Turn my black ass around. Stop all that bullshit and go get your blessing. When I got back to the dealership, guess what? I had my car for over 5 years until the transfer truck tried to kill us. But the blessing was over. Now I got a truck. I had to go get that blessing too. Period. You're so afraid to be presentable that you don't want to present yourself. You're so afraid to fail, you're going to fail in life. But if the Lord said this is where your blessing is, yeah, people, you just don't want me there. You just don't want me around. Whatever. Okay, well, I don't give a damn what you do. I don't care. But don't get mad when it passes your ass by. Don't get mad about that. Don't get mad because you see somebody else doing what you're supposed to be doing. What would you get mad for? God gave it to you. When he presented himself to his people, they rejected him. Now, most of them want to get mad because he presented himself to the Gentiles. Fuck you getting mad for? Now, see, we going to get our blessing. And God is calling you. I don't know why I went here. God is calling you. You. No. Not that roach on your floor. Not them cats in your yard. He's calling you to get out of your comfort zone and go get your blessing.
That's right.
Because if you want it that bad, you will do anything that he tells you to do. Period.
Whether it makes sense or not.
Whether it makes sense or not. Come on, baby. Whether it makes sense or not. Let me tell you something. 99% of the time, God gonna tell you some shit that ain't gonna make no damn sense. I don't care what you feel, what you say. 99% of the time, God gonna God gonna tell you some shit that don't make no sense. He been telling me to do some stuff that don't make no sense, but I'm gonna tell you something. Every time I did, it worked out. I'm just being real.
We stay blessed.
I stay blessed. And when I tell you I stay blessed, I'm telling you, God is my witness. And I don't even like to talk about it, but money just keep coming. It keeps coming. It keeps coming. It keeps coming. It keeps coming. And that's no lie. How the hell did my credit score shoot up? Dude, my credit score looked like a poor man on crack. Am I lying?
No, you didn't.
We went and took, we went to someone and we had my score.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
The credit score.
Right, but how they searched it.
Yeah, when they do the credit check.
Yeah, that. And I knew it was nothing. I said, I know it ain't nothing, but no, you actually good. Am I? Yeah. How about we give you this? How about we do this? How about we do that? Huh? That's not munging. That's God. That's Jesus. He's building up your credit even with him. Can I say that again? Jesus is trying to build up your credit even with him. Period. But you got to obey what he's telling you to do. It don't make no sense. Half the stuff Jesus say don't make no sense.
His ways are unsearchable.
Say it again. Jesus, stop talking in your throat, dude.
His ways are unsearchable.
Period. You ain't gonna never understand him. It's not that he don't want you to understand him. That's not it. He's confusing Satan because Satan is ever vigilant,
That's right.
listening. And so what don't make sense to you don't make sense to Satan. But he ain't asking Satan to do, he asking you to do it. And so when you go do it, now Satan gets the notion there must be something to that. I better go bother him. Satan been fucking with me for a long time.
Too much.
Too much. Period. But I'm still going. I'm still moving. God has told me some stuff to do about a week or so ago. Didn't make no sense to me. Like, why? Why do I have to do this? My wife said, because the Lord told you to. Okay. I went and I did it and I got blessed for it. Period. And all of this is to bring you to your blessing. You got to go to your blessing. Your blessing ain't going to come to you. You got to go to it how bad you want it. It's sad, but a lot of y'all don't want it. You don't care nothing about it. All you think about is drinking, bitches, and whores. Or drinking niggas and dicks. That's what you think about. You don't think about nothing else. Getting high, going out, hanging out, doing whatever. You don't want a job, don't want to do nothing. And then get mad at the next motherfucker because they doing something with their life. Are you damn stupid? The same opportunity that your retarded ass had, so did that person. He chose to go do it.
That's right.
You chose to sit on your ass because you don't believe nothing. It ain't worked out yet. Yeah, because you've been doing it on your own. That's why it ain't worked out yet. Get off your ass and go do something. Period. Now you talking about that you gonna do this and you gonna do that. I'ma say it one more time. You don't know what the fuck is going on in the background. We do. We do. Bible says don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. That's what the Bible says. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. The less a motherfucker know, the better off you is. Period. So you don't know what's going on. All you seeing is what you see. You ain't seeing nothing else because we ain't telling you nothing else. And don't be worried about my process. Get to your progress.
Okay.
Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. Because what I eat can't make you shit. And vice versa. What God has for me is for me. What God got for you is for you. You the lazy motherfucker that don't want to go do it.
Come on.
Ain't nobody keeping you. Like, every time I turn around, it's always Mudging doing this. Really? Really? No, see, some of you sorry ass niggas like to use me as a fucking excuse for you doing stupid shit. Until I bust in your fucking mouths. Let me shut up. Some of y'all like to use me as a fucking excuse. You think I'm something to play with. And I know it's got to be my son and my wife keeping me because there's a lot of bullshit I done heard. Am I lying?
No, you ain't lying.
You blaming me for your bullshit because you don't want to make it in life. I ain't got nothing to do with your sorry ass life. That's your sorry ass. I don't have no, what the fuck I got to do with it? What I got to do with it? I'm in control of my own. I'm doing what the Lord asked us to do. And I ain't finna let your bitch ass and nobody else stop me. Not at all. You can try it. You're gonna wish to God you hadn't did it. I mean, I done been lied on here and there and abroad, and I'm like, what the fuck? Really?
Lie reach there before you do.
Lie reach there before the fuck I do. We heard this. I don't give a damn what the hell you heard. If you believe it, that's your dumb ass believe it. I don't care. But I've always said, can't now motherfucker you bring in my face and tell me to my face that what they said that I did or that I said. Now I've challenged it. You know y'all main, but ain't nobody scared of him. Bitch, I never said you was. I can make you scared of me. Let me shut up. Carolyn, keep me now. Trust me, I can go there. Just like that in a fucking heartbeat. Don't be blaming me because you don't want to do your damn progress. That's your dumb ass. God got school. God got this waiting on you. God got this. God got a business waiting on you. God got a doctorate degree. God got this. God got that. That's your ass don't want to go to it. Ain't who the fuck holding you? Nobody holding you, fool. Who holding you? Exactly. Nobody. You don't want to do it because you fucking sorry. You don't want to do it. But it's more convenient for you to go blame somebody else because you stupid.
Exactly.
Because you fucked your life up. I didn't fuck up your life. I wasn't born bitch when you was born. Some of y'all were born in the 60s and still Maurice. Motherfucker, are you serious? Really? Maurice? Okay, well.
People old enough to be your daddy and acting like that. Ignorant.
Got a 50-plus-year-old right now who I poured into his life. I poured into his life. Real talk. And now he walking around talking about Maurice. Motherfucker, you damn near 60. When you was down in your dick, why didn't you say Maurice then?
And we'll tell you, Maurice helped me.
We'll tell you that to your face. He helped me. But now it's my fault because you ain't. Are you serious? How is it my fault? But if that makes y'all happy, continue to blame other people for your fucking stupid ass fuck ups. Because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And all this bullshit talking about that I'm trying to follow you? What, bitch? What?
We follow Christ.
No. If I was trying to follow you, I would do what you did. That's following somebody. There is no way in this world that I can follow you in my car and not go the same path that you took. There's no way. If I decide to divert to the left or the right, I have stopped following you. So think about what you're talking about before you open up your bitch ass mouth and talk about me. Because I'm not that one to even sit up here and even let you do some dumb shit. Because I swear to God, I'll fuck you all the way up. Would not make me no never mind. Think about what you tell. Like I said, shit get right back to us. It get right back to us. You think you're running your mouth to your friends and they're really friends of ours. Just like the other day, we was in the damn store. And a female that knew Carolyn. Somebody talking about it. She said, no, you ain't talking about Carolyn. Because Carolyn ain't nothing like that. Oh, you don't know? She said, I know Carolyn. I know her daddy. I know her family. I know them. You can't tell me nothing about Carolyn because I know her. Now that's a goddamn friend. That's a goddamn friend. It ain't my problem because you didn't want to go on with your life, but don't try to tell people I'm following you. I would do what you did. No, I'm not following you. I'm trying to go on and make something of my life and have something that my son can be proud. See, here's the thing. There have been many times I wanted to give up on this. Many times. Many times. I mean, many times. But when you get your retarded ass self out of that equation and stop only thinking about you, I had to sit back and take myself out of it and start thinking about my son. You're not only building a future for yourself, you're also building a future for your generation. You're also building a future for your children. That's what should motivate you to go on.
That's right.
All the lies I done heard, all the deceitful shit I done heard. What keeps me motivated to move on is my son. When I look at Zion, I tell myself it's still worth it. My wife will tell you that. I tell myself it's still worth it. Keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about what they say. Keep going, brother. Because you're not only building this for you, you're building it for him.
No.
How can you tell your son to go on if you didn't? How can you tell your family to keep going if you stopped? How can you tell your family to graduate, do this, do that, get a good job, whatever, if you never did none of these things? That's a hypocrite. Period. So in closing, you got to sit your ass up there and present yourself. Be presentable. If you want something so bad, you got to lose something in order to gain something. If you got to lose sleep, then you just got to lose sleep.
Yep.
If you got to lose friends,
You gotta lose them.
then you got to lose friends. If you got to lose some blood, sweat, and tears, then that's just what you got to lose. If you got to lose a job because that's not for you, then that's just what you got to lose. If you got to lose your comfort zone, we all gonna lose something in order to gain something. You can't sit your retarded ass up and expect for everything to come to you free, because it ain't gonna happen.
Oh, no. You gotta work for it.
The most ultimate sacrifice was when Christ died. He lost his life in order to gain us. We didn't have a right to him. Read your Bible. We did not have a right to him. He had to come down, step off his throne in glory,
Put on flesh.
and present himself as a sacrifice. Notice I said present himself as a sacrifice, holy and acceptable. He had to lose his life. He had to go down to a pauper. Think about it. All that glory that he had, all the glory, he took off his crown. See, some of y'all don't want to take that crown off here because you think you should be the head of everything. And yet you too fucking stupid to start from the bottom. Everybody ain't gonna start on the top. Everybody ain't gonna start on the top. You got to start from the bottom. Period. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm almost done with school. Graduate next year. If the Lord willing. I had to start from the bottom. Some of y'all don't want to take that crown off your head because you think that he had to take off his mantle, his robe of glory. Some of y'all don't want to lose Gucci. Huh? Some of y'all don't want to lose, what's this other shit? Baby fat or whatever. Prada.
DKNY.
DKNY. Some of y'all don't want to lose that because you're trying to keep up a fucking appearance. For who? For who? When your black ass get about 50, 60 years old and that appearance don't matter no more. and you find yourself eating top ramen noodles, you find yourself digging in fucking trash cans, don't blame nobody but yourself. You don't want to lose your Gucci. You don't want to lose your Prada. You don't want to lose this. Let me tell you something. I got clothes in my den right now, still with the tags on them.
Yep.
And they Gucci. Yes, they are. I got some Prada. Carol, she got some, what they get, DK. She got the, we just got shit. That's not the point. The point is, you don't see me dressed up in that. The only time motherfuckers see me dressed up is when either I'm going to church or going out to dinner or going to a formal engagement. Think about it. Whenever y'all see me just like this. Because those clothes is not what matter to me. And I bought them damn shits. What? 2009, 10, 11.
Something like that.
That's not what matters to me. My future, my son's future is what matters. And I'll be damned if I let a bitch take that from me.
Right.
Keep your bullshit from around me and I'll stay from around you. That's how they go with me. You don't like me, bitch. You ain't got to be around me. I don't like you either. Period. But see, most of you niggas don't like me because I tell you the truth.
People don't want to hear the truth.
All you want to hear is a bunch of damn lies from some niggas that don't even like you. Listen, you always hang around a bitch that's always telling you to do this and do that, but never encouraging you to do what's right. They don't like you. They already see the potential that you have in you, and they trying to choke that out of you. I had to disassociate myself with niggas like that. I said niggas and I meant what I said. They always try to tell me, oh man, hey man, fuck that. Listen, I used to run the streets. It is nothing to glorify. Okay? I was out there. Midtown, Arco, right there in Brunswick, Georgia. I was out there doing some of the same stuff. Nobody been there, but doing some of the same stuff them niggas was doing. I done been arrested a few times. Yeah. And then you go to these same niggas and be like, man, it ain't worth it, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And they ain't even listening to you. You don't know what you're talking about. How the fuck I don't know what I'm talking about? How I don't know what I'm talking about? When I'm only trying to give you truth. That's it. Just truth, nigga. Nothing else. Just truth. You don't want to go down. Don't be like me. Don't be stupid. Go for what you want. But if you always hanging around ain't shit ass nigga, you gonna be an ain't shit ass nigga. Niggas that ain't never want to do nothing except hang out, drink, go to the club, do whatever the fuck they want to do. You doing the same shit. Who the fuck you following? Be a leader, not a follower. Because you gonna wake your ass up one day and you gonna realize your whole life gone. And them same little hoes you was around, them same little piss-tail ass females you was around, guess what? They done got old with you too. Now both of y'all don't want each other. Both of you rankle as hell. And then you look back on your life and see where you fucked that up. Who you gonna blame then? And that man right there went over and did what he was supposed to have did. Now look at him and look at you. Because the only thing that mattered to you was pussy. Excuse me, that's what I just want to say. Pussy, dick, every goddamn thing else. That's all you cared about. Fill me up with your diseases. Give me some babies. Man, look, I got a bad bitch. I got about 4 or 5 on my own. All that dumb shit. Nigga, grow your ass up. But sadly, some of y'all want, man, I was seeing some 50-something-year-old that just ain't grown. Yeah, I got real bad bitch. Nigga, you about 60. Got real bad bitch. And you living in a fucking shack. Got a goddamn 2023 fucking Ford Mustang or whatever. And living in a broke down fucking house. Come on, you got a bad bitch. And the only reason why she wants you because of that damn car. Because you ugly as homemade sin. Or you a fucking paymaster. I got me a bad bitch. How about you get some bad money and grow your dumb ass up? But see, you're not going to do that. You're not going to, because now you done fell into that same trap as everybody else. You done fell into that same trap as everybody else. Now you got to blame somebody for your failures in life. Amazing. You got to blame somebody else for your failures in life. This all ties into presenting yourself. Be presentable. Now you mad at this one because you failed in life. But you mad at that person for, just like Tupac said, niggas will hate you for whatever you do. You do good, they don't like you. You do bad, they don't like you. He doing worse than me. I got to get on his level. What the fuck? Now you mad. What you mad at? The fuck is you mad at? I swear I've never seen so many hating ass fuck niggas in my life, bruh. Just hating. You got the same fucking opportunity. What you hating for? I'm a convicted felon. The fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? If you put your hand in Christ's hand,
That's right.
he can lead you to where he wants you to be. You ain't gonna get there on your own. But you mad.
You gotta be willing and obedient.
Say it.
You got to be willing and obedient. The Bible says, if thou be willing and obedient, you will eat of the good of the land.
That's what he said. Some of y'all ain't willing to be willing and obedient. You're not. Because it's coming from somebody's mouth you don't trust, but yet you trusted them. It's coming from somebody's mouth you don't trust, but yet you trusted them. You'll get that tomorrow sometime. You don't trust what this person say because you think that person is trying to get over on you. Really? One more thing, and I'm going to put it out there. To the motherfucker that said that I want Carolyn's mama house, eat shit and die. You can kiss my ass a million ways. Period. To a motherfucker that said, and I say it again, that I want Carolyn's mama house. This is Carolyn's mama house that I'm living in. Fuck you, eat shit and die. Period. The only reason why that I'm still here is because I was told to be here. I was told you got to start there. Now, what the fuck God meant by that? I don't know. But I can promise you, talking ass bitches, I don't want nothing out of this house, around this house, through this house, over this house, under this house. Not a goddamn thing. So since you can't be a man enough or a woman enough to tell me to my face how you feel, fuck you, eat shit and die. How many houses y'all gonna say that I'm trying to take? How many houses?
Come on.
How many houses? How many houses? You could not give me this motherfucking house. And that's the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit truth right now. Honestly, I can't wait to leave this sumbitch. Period.
Okay.
Honestly, I can't wait to get the fuck up out of Waycross before one of you niggas make me do something bad to you.
Oh, God, God.
That's all. Go. Don't be calling me. All God got to say is go, and I'm out of here. Real talk. You couldn't pour this house on me. You couldn't melt it down and pour it on me. See, in order for that to come inside any of your minds, you want it. You want it. And I'm going to leave this up right on Facebook. You want it. Period. I know the type of house I want. And it ain't this one. It's just so sick that motherfuckers, you can't do nothing good for a home without some motherfucker talking about you want it. No, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. So I'm just putting that out there. And I know who said it. And I know you watch my page. So I'm telling to your fucking face, eat shit and die. Period. Let me tell you something.
as Marie's saying, all the lies and stuff that's going around, we know what the Lord has said to us. We know what the Lord has promised us. And as he said before, the only reason that we're still here in Waycross is because God has not directed us to move as of yet. See, we follow the leading and the guidance of the Holy Spirit. We don't go off of our own understanding, but we trust in the Lord, and he directs our paths. We acknowledge him in all of our ways, so he may direct our paths. That wasn't directing the path.
Nobody was direct to your face, though, Lord. Excuse me.
And so while you up there talking, because your life is in a mess, why don't you try trusting in the Lord, doing what he told you to do, so that he may direct your path?
Period. Let me tell you something. Carolyn can't tell you differently. Her brothers can't tell you differently. And her mother can't tell you differently. I've saved this house thousands of dollars. Period. And I'm talking about in plumbing and doing little fixer-uppers around here. Period. Not one time did it enter into my mind that I want this fucking house. Not one time. As a matter of fact, Carolyn's mom said that she was going to leave it to all of her kids. Carolyn told her mama, said, no, you leave it to John, and Chris. Period. We don't want it. Am I lying? Am I telling the truth?
That's true.
Okay, this her daughter right here. So all that bullshit you talking, you can kiss my ass. And I should call your name, but you know me, I don't call names unless you really done. I don't mind calling your bitch ass name, Mr. Black ass bitch. I don't mind. I really don't mind. You think because you tall and shit I'm scared of you? Man, look, man. I'm not that. I promise to God I'm not that one. Period. I can't stand when motherfuckers go to lying. Fuck you lying for. I done told you niggas I'm not wrapped too tight, but leave me alone. I promise you I'm not wrapped yet. Up there, there's a lot of things going on up there in my damn head. Leave me alone. Not one time have I ever made an indication that I wanted this house. Not one time. On my son's soul, on my soul, I don't want. Let's put it like this. I don't want this shit. And I'm sorry, but I don't. It's too much work. And I'm trying not to say what I really feel about this house. I don't want this shit. You couldn't pour. You could not melt this son bitch down and pour it on me. Can't happen. I don't want it. Can't happen. And I'm just being real. I'm just being real. But all them goddamn lies, y'all said that I try to take Mama Jackie house. I did. When?
And then you find out who really was.
And then we found out who really did that shit. Freddie. Bowdry. But did I get an apology from y'all? No. No. Then you stupid son of a bitches want to take me to court and talk about that I try to take over Mama Gracie's power of attorney. The judge saw straight through that shit. He said, how he gonna take it when you in control of it? How he gonna? And guess what? He told your retarded ass off. I forget the judge's name. Brown. Thank you. Thank you. Your honorshipness. If you still on the bench down here. Yeah, he got in your ass. Basically told you to your face you lying. Said you did some illegal, underhanded stuff that you wasn't supposed to do, liar.
Who told you to do that?
That's exactly what he asked you. Who told you to do this? Nobody told you that. He said, as far as he's concerned, they can go right back out there and visit anytime that they get ready. And we had the proof. Huh? You tried to tell me, you tried to tell them I tried to take a power of attorney. For what? Let me tell you something. I used to cut Mama Jackie yard. My mama, she resting in glory now. My mama tried to pay me $80. You know I'm not lying, mama. My mama tried to pay me $80. I wouldn't take it. But I'm trying to take mama house. See, y'all want the house because you want to sell it and get the money off of it. Ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid. That's why you wanted Mama Jackie house. But guess what happened? Nobody got it. It went straight back to where?
To the bank.
To the bank. Period. Nobody got it. And I tried to say, I don't want mama. And mama, before mama passed away, she looked me dead in my face. She said, I know you don't. I even stopped coming around. And mama would tell Carolyn, when they would have Bible study, tell them to come see me. I don't care nothing about what they say. Tell them to come see me. I said, Mama, I can't do it. And for a while, I stopped going to Mama's house, real talk.
Yeah.
Mama had to literally come here.
And boy, did she get on me.
And boy, did she get on to me. And I got witnesses. I said, Mama, I'm tired of these motherfuckers lying. I said, so to keep me from doing shit, I just rather not come around. That's why I stay to myself now. I ain't never seen so many liars in my life. But you know what the Lord told Carolyn? He said, because they see what's in him.
That's right.
And they don't like it. They don't like what I'm about to do for him. I can promise you on everything I love. On everything I love. If none of her boys wanted this house, let's just say that I had became rich or whatever, I would pay them both for the house and turn it into a recording studio. But just to have the house, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. And like I told Carolyn, I'm tired of the lies. I'm sick of it. My name getting New Jersey for my body, goddamn. I ain't never been to New Jersey a day in my damn life.
But your name already.
Well, my name already in the fucking street. Wow, amazing.
That's a long way to travel from Wisconsin to New Jersey.
And we know who did it. We looked at the young lady that was there. We said, tell us who did it. She pointed dead at. She said, but I thank God I have discernment of the spirit. She said, Carolyn, you don't have to tell me, Mama Jackie, you don't have to tell me. I know that's a good man.
Her exact words were, I follow the Holy Spirit. And I let the Holy Spirit tell me about people.
That's what she said. But it still hurts.
Oh, yeah, it hurts.
Still hurts.
It hurts.
Y'all don't know how often I cry.
Especially when you
over
know
some
it's
damn lies. Over some fucking lies. Really? Okay. That's why you can't get your life in order. You're always lying and shit. Always lying. That's why you can't get your damn life in order. You forever lying. You can't even see yourself for lying on somebody else. But just keep on lying, because the more you lie on me, the higher God elevating us.
That's it.
That's what he's doing.
And the Lord.
The lies that people tell is what's going to build your steps to heaven. Believe that. The lies that people tell on you is what's going to build your steps to your future. The backstabbing, all that, this shit, that's what's going to build your steps to your success. A lot of people, please understand that. Let them lie on you. Let them do it. Because all that deals is building your testimony and is building your steps to your success.
That's right.
$1,000 seed ain't going to get you there. You got to go through some pain.
Come on now.
You got to be left alone. See, some of y'all are afraid to even be alone anymore. You got to sit by yourself. John said that I was alone in the Isle of Patmos. He was by himself. When the Lord revealed the revelation to him, the things that was to come. Some of us are so scared to be by ourselves. Some of us are so scared to be by ourselves to allow Christ to impart what he has for us into us.
Come on.
And that's why you can't never hear the voice of the Lord speak to you, because you always try to involve yourself around many people.
Come on.
And I've never heard anything soft in the ocean. All you hear is water. But once you start sailing and get by yourself, you would be surprised at the things you can hear. Some of y'all just afraid. You don't want to be by yourself. You don't want to take no time out with Jesus and let him minister to you. Let him speak to you. Period. And so you miss what God got for you. Like I said, John said that John was on the Isle of Patmos in the Lord's day. Whether I was in the spirit or not, I was there. And the Lord spoke to me and gave me the revelation that I have. Sometimes you got to be alone in order to hear. Some of y'all don't want to do that. Some of y'all don't want to do that. Some of y'all don't want to do that. You got to involve yourself around friends. You got to involve yourself around this and that and that and the third. You don't want to be by yourself. And then you see that person over there. Let me tell you something. And I swear I'm done. And yeah, I'm talking about AMTC. I don't care nothing about y'all. Actors, models, and talent for Christ, you some bullshit. That's why your ass closed the fuck down. Now, when I was going through AMTC, I didn't know what the Lord was doing. All I knew was that I had a chance to win a contract. Period. I made it all the way to the finals. Sony Music, Nashville, excuse me, Sony Nashville Music looked at us. I made it all the way to the finals. But the whole time that I was going to AMTC, I stayed to myself. That's my wife.
Oh, yeah.
I stayed, not because I wanted to be with nobody. That ain't that. You had to interact with people. But that wasn't it. Whenever the interaction was over with, I was off to myself. I didn't hang out. So as we were sitting, getting ready to be, this was our final showcase. As we were sitting, getting ready to be called on stage to do whatever you needed to do, there was a group over here, and there was a group over there. There was a group in the front of me, and there was a group in the back of me. There was a group catty-cornered to me, and everybody was in a huddle, talking whatever the hell they were talking. This was me. I had recorded my music on my phone, so I was listening for my cue to come in. This was me. I was just sitting there. But I'm going to tell you what the Lord having me to hear. Some of the most debauchery conversations that you could ever hear coming out of so-called believers' mouths. Some of the nasty crap, and I mean sexual, I mean sexual bullshit that were coming out of people's mouths. And when I looked up to see who was doing it, it wasn't the contestants, Lord have mercy.
Come on.
It wasn't the contestants that was doing it. It was the ones who worked for AMTC. It was the ones who was family to the owners of AMTC. That's what it was. All of he can come to my hotel room whenever he get ready. Girl, that man married. I don't care. I'll still drop him for him. What, I'm like this, like, let me see, Rachel. I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm listening to this crap. I'm like, but you was just in Atlanta with us, talking about, oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. What the f is wrong with y'all? I'm listening to how females talk about what they want to do to somebody. Not the contestants. Not them. Not us. The people that work for AMTC. A man walked by, and the only way that I can describe him is, he like a cross between Genuine, Shamar Moore, and oh my God, I forget the rapper name, or the singer name, but he be like, all I need is to ride it when I'm all alone. Jay Sean, thank you. This young man was all three of them wrapped up. Was he handsome? Yes, he was. I can't take nothing from nobody. I ain't no hater. This man walked by, and one of the workers at AMTC, who was the family member, and what makes it so sad, she was married. She was married into the family of AMTC. Ooh, girl, there he is. Ooh, girl, there he is. And the girl that was standing there beside her was like, girl, that man is married. Girl, I don't care nothing about that. He still come to my room. I'll drop him anytime he want me to. So the man walks by, and hey, he was like, how y'all doing? He was fixing his cufflinks. He was like, how y'all doing? Didn't pay her no attention. I'm thinking in my head, yeah, you stupid bitch. Everybody ain't gonna fall for your ugly ass. No, you mad because she wasn't talking to you. Man, let me tell you something. And my wife's sitting right here. And she know everything about me. I had a lot of females there that was wanting to. Am I telling the truth?
Yeah, you telling the truth.
I had a lot of females that yeah. But that's not what I was there for. That's not what I was there for. I had one female who was there to say, oh, he mine. Now, you know this.
Mm-hmm.
He mine. No, the fuck I ain't. No, the fuck I ain't. I've never been a whore. Never. Never. And never want to be one. Hey, listen, I made some love and I broke some hearts. But to me, a whore is sleeping with everything that comes your way. That's not me. I'm choosy. When I was out there choosing, I'm very choosy. Very choosy. I like to choose someone that's either better than me or on my level. Period. So, in closing, all I'm saying is you got to be presentable. Present yourself. Present yourself. People, you got to lose something in order to gain something. If you're not willing to lose, then I'm sorry for you. You'll never gain. You'll never gain. If you're not willing to lose something sometimes, you'll never gain nothing no time. My name is Maurice Nugent. And this has been One Man's Truth and a minute of my opinion. And I know that Christ and myself, yeah, we approve this message.